Your Newton includes an ANT+ combined speed cadence sensor. This part is the speed sensor, and this part is the cadence sensor. You'll notice a triangular button on the cadence sensor. If you press it, it flashes red, indicating that it's operational. The speed and cadence sensor attaches to the left chainstay of your bicycle. Position the cadence sensor so that it is above the chainstay, but position the speed sensor so that it is below the chainstay. This is for safety. Two wide zip ties attach the cadence sensor to the chainstay. Pull the zip ties snug, but leave them loose enough so that you can slide the cadence sensor back and forth on the chainstay to position it exactly where you want it. Now use the skinny zip ties to attach the speed sensor to the chainstay. Pull the zip ties snug, but leave enough room so that you can rotate the speed sensor if necessary. You may find a small oval pad inside the package. If you do, slide it between the speed sensor and your chainstay, and then pull the zip ties snug. In a small plastic bag, you'll find the speed and cadence magnets. They're often stuck together, but they can be easily pulled apart. This one is the speed magnet, and this one is the cadence magnet. Using your Allen wrench, remove the screw that's inside the speed magnet. The screw will come out, and also a small metal bracket. Now take the speed magnet and attach it to a spoke that's near the left chainstay. Then reattach the screw and bracket to the speed magnet. Slide the magnet back and forth on the spoke so that when the wheel rotates, the tip of the magnet goes by the tip of the speed sensor. Now, with the magnet close to the sensor, rotate the sensor so that it comes within a few coin widths of the speed magnet. Now, using the same principles, we'll attach the cadence magnet to the left crank. We'll place the cadence magnet on the inside, use zip ties to snug it down, and then we'll move the cadence magnet back and forth so that it passes near the button of the cadence sensor. Turn the crank, making sure that it comes within a few coin widths of the cadence sensor, and move the cadence sensor if necessary to have good clearance. Rotate a few times to make sure everything is okay. Cut off all the zip ties, and then check things one final time to make sure the clearances are all good. The iBike Newton uses wireless ANT+ network to communicate between your speed and cadence sensor and the Newton. Turn on your Newton by clicking the center button. The moment you do, the Newton will begin to search, and when it says SPCD found, it has started to listen to your ANT+ speed and cadence sensor. There are two main screens. The first screen shows speed, distance, and watts in the center, and elapsed time in the bottom. If you click the center button one time, you'll shift to the power screen. This screen shows speed in the top, watts in the center, and calories in the bottom. However, when you begin to turn the crank of your bicycle, cadence begins to pick up, and you'll see that the bottom screen shifts from calories over to RPM. This shows that your cadence sensor is working. If you want, you can lift the rear wheel of the bicycle and spin it a little bit, and you'll see speed appear in the top window. Your Newton is set and ready to go for its calibration ride. The final step in setting up your Newton is the calibration ride. This is something you do on an open road where you can ride down the road for 5 minutes, turn around, and ride back. So that we can show you what the screens look like, we'll do it inside the garage. --W means that the calibration ride is required. You'll see that either in the bike computer screen, or if you have it on the power meter screen, you'll see the --W and a message that says do cal. Either way, you have to do a calibration ride before your Newton will record watts. For the calibration ride, you'll ride down the road for 5 minutes, slow down, stop, turn around, and then ride back to the starting point. This calibrates the wind and tilt sensors in your Newton. Once you begin riding your bicycle, after about 8 seconds, a message called Cal Start will appear. Continue to ride to where you want to begin your calibration ride, and then when ready, click the center button of the Newton. The screen will shift. Bike speed will be in the top, the word cal will be in the middle, and elapsed time will be in the bottom. You're now doing your calibration ride on the out portion of it. As you ride down the road, you'll see your bike speed in the top window, the distance traveled in the middle window along with the word cal, and in the bottom window, the elapsed time of the ride. you're going to ride until it reads 5 minutes in the bottom window. Notice that the animated progress bar in the center is filling from left to right, and at the 5-minute mark, a message appears in the bottom saying, "Go back, turn 180." This is an indication that the rider needs to stop, turn around when safe, and begin to ride back toward the beginning. The bottom screen shifts to back, the progress bar animates from right to left, and the distance is shown in the middle window. You simply ride back to the beginning point of the bicycle ride, and when you do, your calibration ride is completed. As you ride back, the animated progress bar in the middle will begin to empty, and the distance will count down towards 0. Just keep riding until the bar is completely empty and the distance reads 0. When the calibration ride is completed, you'll see a message saying "Cal done." Your iBike Newton will go back to the main screen, and you're all set to ride. You only need to do the calibration one time.